The introduction they were talking about, where I should have like an introduction screen. Hold on one second. This is going great on the first stream. For some reason, it's showing I have 32 viewers or 46. I don't even know where. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna roll with it. For some reason, I don't even know if I'm like on X or not. Let's see. We should have a stream chat. First time ever. Welcome to the new and improved Moon Show. I'm your host, Soul Quicks, most famous Fox on Salon. I was gonna have Sal on, also co-hosting this with me, but this is the first time doing this, so I have no idea. Oh, shout out! We got Just Los Alex already. So I guess I'm on X, dude. I don't even know how. It's saying I should have like logged on, but whatever. I guess it's working. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So today we got a great show for you planned. Hopefully I have the host Sal coming here. I don't know how I can bring her up or whatever, but basically I'm gonna go over some Accelerate stuff with you, show you a whole bunch of cool things I got at Accelerate, and then we're gonna check out some NFTs, bro. That's right. We're bringing back the NFT bull market. They're back. Which is generally then that means it's going down. Like we joke about in spaces, but it's all good. We got a lot of cool stuff from Accelerate. So first things first, what do I gotta show you? Oh yeah, we gotta show you our well, we're rocking the Soulflare jersey. We also got a sweet Soulflare hat, and I got a whole bunch of other merch. Oh, that's so nice. It's got the black on black. Ooh, so clean. Taking that with me on the travel. Got the jersey. We were giving out air tags also. And I got so much other merch, like hoodie. They gave out like a little bag every day, some more hats and everything. Um, but I got this little Raposa Soul Flare custom can. We're gonna crack this open right now because I've tried storing these before. I used to work for Red Bull. And I've tried storing these cans before. We used to have like limited edition ones, and they always end up like breaking or something leaks or So we're gonna crack this open right now. Ooh, and already got some little bit of ice repaired, but we'll take a little. Oh yeah, smooth. So we'll have a little Reposa coffee while we're hanging out with you guys on stream, and I got my water as well. Stay hydrated, like Nepa always says. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into some of the cool stuff I got. Starting with, of course, the merch. I got a whole bunch of different shirts and everything, but we got these sweet Mogs, which I'm gonna rock on stream. I think that that's like a cool, super cool idea. I don't care anyway. You're gonna deal with it. Um, got our pass, of course, a little collector's item. Gonna keep that. But something that was really cool was shout out Laser Ace. He got me this NFC card chip with my Fox. I also got one that they were giving out with Card 3. Wow, that looks terrible on camera. Oh, there we go. So we got one with Card 3, and what this happens is I go up to someone, tap their phone, and I pre-program like the links. So I'll basically be able to like link my Telegram, email, Twitter, whatever. So that's really awesome to be honest, and that's super handy when you go to these events because literally everyone's going up to you is like, "Oh, wait, let me get your QR code. Let me scan for you. How are we gonna get in touch?" So now you just kind of tap their phone and they choose like which best source of communication. We got blessed by two different cool things. One is the Digital Spenders Club, which is Soulflare is partnering with Flexa to have payments at places like Starbucks and Chipotle. Shout out Chipotle if you're watching. You're one of the only few projects that accept a sponsorship deal from. But yeah, so really cool on that. Can't wait to activate that. And then also on like the last bit of tech items from the event. Well, a couple more things. I got our Bonk card. Shout out the entire Bonk team with their Gordo live. But what this does, this gave me like a bunch of free Bonk, and it throws it in Bonk rewards, which I already have like a bunch of Bonk locked on there right now. And it's gonna be over the course of like the next 6 months. I already got 1 million bonk dropped to me, locked away for 6 months. So bullish, adding to the bonk bag. A couple other cool little like just like pins. Cool little Cleanosaur pin, bullish. And then getting to before we get to like basically like my bag, we got a lot of this merch. Um, but we got this was from actually Crossroads. So shout out PFO and Abo and the Stoned Ape Crew team. I got a pack of custom Stoned Ape rolling paper. I haven't used it yet. I'm not going to use it. Just going to keep this as a little collector's item. But I thought that was pretty sweet. And then getting into probably my favorite moment at Accelerate, which you listened in Spaces. You already know when Luca dapped me up from the Pudgy Penguins. That was probably one of the most surreal moments ever. We basically, when well, the guys will definitely relate to this, but when you dap someone up and the two palms like cup perfectly, it makes that like that sound. That happened with me and Luca. I could not have been more bullish. It was such a good dap. And his speech and everything was bullish also with ETFs and going to Washington and $10 million sales and businesses or whatever. But yeah, so we got some Pudgy merch. All of them come with like a lifetime like a guarantee or whatever, membership, not, well, not like a lifetime guarantee, but basically like oh wow, my dogs are going crazy out there. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and get everything. Oh wow. Anyway, sorry about that. That's what happens when you do rescues. Sometimes they get into like little situations. But anyway, so we get our little Pudgy penguins. You scan the QR code and you go to Pudgy World, and we got like a whole bunch of like little other little collectibles and merch and everything. Um, got a little igloo, little Pudgies. And so I haven't gone on there yet, but basically you go on to like the Pudgy world and you're able to like claim you turn these collectibles into like actual like I don't know if they're like NFTs or anything yet. They have like a whole like rarity thing. So figured we check that out today also, while we're on stream. We'll see what's good. And then shout out, yo, Reese, for hooking me up with a book. I got a few books while we were out in New York City. So we got a DeFi book. We got the next week two challenge self-help, which is Napoleon Hill. And we picked up this was just like a personal. I haven't had this yet. This is like a classic that I feel is like much needed, the Bitcoin Standard. So yeah, definitely super super bullish on all the merch from Accelerate and everything. And shout out everyone that was there, man. You guys, if you've been in spaces, you've been like listening to the whole story, and like I was so proud of seeing everyone to make it out there, like really take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I mean? Dude, I'd say it all the time at these like IRL events, bro. You gotta like really be there to see like how tangible it is. And you can have an hour long video conversation with someone for like 6 months and you link it IRL at these events after like an hour and a half, bro, maybe like you've already accomplished more than you would have in an entire year, And so I highly advise everyone to like get out to these events if you're trying to like kind of like, do something in the space, network, make some connections, man. I highly, highly advise it. But so there was like a bunch of cool stuff at Breakpoint. Honestly, like the timeline was going crazy. I wish we had gotten more posted, which we kind of like learned from it. We're gonna get a lot better at next events. But yeah, I can't even believe like the chat's working right now, bro. Shout out, dude. Who do we got here? FTO. We got Divine tuning in. Yo, we have over 120, 130 people watching. Bro, this is the first ever time I streamed. And this is like my first time trying to do this right now. So, because I need to get some practice reps in for Soulflare. Uh, I didn't know how to add Sal. Sal's supposed to be co-hosting this with me, but I have no idea how to like add her to the stream. But yeah, this is the new and improved Moon Show, man. Got to get like a little mic set up, but we're basically, thugging it. Episode 1, you guys are a part of history. But I figured it was going to be something cool today, which I don't care if you like it or not, but we're going to check out some NFTs, man. I don't care, dude, because I don't trade meme coins. And, I think that like NFTs helped keep us through the bear and kept Solana alive. And a lot of these communities and projects would literally not exist without NFTs. And like, that's serious, man, because even some of like Monkey with like their ventures, DKS, a lot of these projects, like heavyweight projects, have like ventures and they'll invest into these seed rounds. So, like it's extremely bullish, some of these communities. So let's check out to see like what's trending. I haven't really checked out too much. And basically, so shout out Soulflare. But I took one Solana. I have exactly one Solana token, and I figure we're gonna try to find some NFTs. And I'm sure there's like some that are really down bad. So I'm not gonna buy everything like all on just one NFT. I want to try to find some. I think like the most expensive I'll spend on an NFT is like 0.25 or something. But we're trying to find those like low key hidden gems from the old school days. And like if I go through and I see anything that's like interesting, we'll set it aside. We'll check it out. We'll talk about it. But let's take a little sip of our Reposa coffee. Shout out. Oh, dude, if we have like 160 people just watching my stream right now, we're gonna like kill it with the Soulflare account, so that's really good. All right, let's get into it. Frogano leading the wash trading chart. For some reason, people love wash trading Frogano. Of course, Kalino. These are all like the blue chips up top, but we can't really afford any of these, dude. So we're gonna try to start looking. Yo, Sharks at 0.54. That would be interesting if you're gonna be like using the platform. um, Dude, well, I mean, let's start, dude. There's like a lot of these good collections. I'm just literally going right over right now. It's crazy to see Klanosaurus pumping right now because they dipped down to like 10 soul. They had the Popkins mint on Sui, which is like another 25K. Plus, they have like the Claymakers, the clay, the ones that were airdropped, like the pterodactyl ones. So like they have like a pretty big collection, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do like a token in the future. So that's bullish to see them like floor price like pumping right now because they were like down at like 10 soul like a couple weeks ago. Of course, Fox, shout out number one project, bullish. Dude, D Gods holding like above 6 soul with like their CTO recently. That's pretty wild. Yeah, dude. Yeah, drop in the comments. Yo, shout out FTO. I know, poor Sal. I wish I can get her on, dude. I'm seeing you guys in the comments right now. But yeah, dude. Shout out Sal, dude. Shout out FTO. I'm gonna check out some of those projects. We're just gonna kind of go through like some of the top ones right now and see like what's going on in the world of NFTs, and then we'll scroll through and we'll find some bangers. We're gonna find something cool. But SMB, dude, that's pretty good entry price, honestly. Like 16 soul, that's pretty good for like a Gen 2. But we'll see what happens next, dude. Mad Lad's crushing it. Orbit Flare, I have no ideas what these are. These are like 58 soul, but instant sell for 4, so I don't know. Yo, and shout out to Moonsters. They've been working super hard. I've been seeing them all over, dude. 2 soul floor price, bro. Bullish. Utes. And okay, so now we're getting more into like some NFTs, probably like we could start affording. Uh, no, we can't afford an okay bear just yet. I got excited there. So I thought I said 0.93 for a bear. I was gonna be like, oh, well, show's over, dude. We're grabbing an okay bear and riding it out. But I mean, like, honestly, like what really like gets me still like, because I hold one bear. Okay, so let's like full transparency right now, because I'm bullish. You can look this up quick stuff. So let's go over my NFTs right now. We'll go over the collection. So I have a DKS that Solar Flare blessed me with, dude. And I'm super active like with their team and their community because we have a lot of things planned with them. We got our foxes, 4 of these idiots, out on mission right now. Down bad, dude. This original fox I paid like 55 soul for. Does it still show it? No, that's funny. That was originally the price I bought that fox for. We got shout out to DY Cats custom DY Cat for my Soul Quicks fox. We got the Gen 2, Gen 3 monkey because it's the same thing. Dude, I mean, like, shout out Monkey DAO, but like, I'm not paying like a ridiculous amount of money to get into the same events in the same community that I can get into with the Gen 3. So, and like, honestly, that's a clean PFP. If you're like coming in the space, you're trying to build a brand, get a Gen 3. We got an okay bear, dude. That's why I'm not trying to like pump my bags. I bought it for 2 soul, but like my theory behind okay bears is like, okay, a lot of people are like, oh, they extracted or they did this, and then like the dogs that launched on Ethereum, you could say. But in all honesty, like the artist is crazy. Like the art is absolutely insane. Like look at some of these bears, dude. Like some of these bears are like ridiculous, dude. Like that headband bear, like it's clean. And then what reaffirmed me most recently was when Ghostface came onto Solana, and like I don't approve like what he did if he launched a token or whatever. But honestly, dude, like he was like the first thing was like, yo, those bears are clean. And they were about to do a one of one bear for him. These were like the glow bears. Didn't they go to like Bitcoin or something, dude? That's crazy. I don't remember. I remember kind of like they were going to like Bitcoin or something, but yeah, I could see those doing something then again. Pythians I like. Um, Dude, all right, everyone keeps talking about these Labubus. I have no idea what this is. Apparently it's like a token or something, but that I've been like seeing on the timeline. And I forgot to do like open a new link. We're gonna work on that also. The barrels and the Gen 3. I would honestly, what's the difference? It's like a 2.45. I would just crack a barrel at this point for like a point 0.2 difference. Those I feel are mispriced right now. Like there's someone's got to have a mistake on that. But yo, shout out all the people streaming in right now. Over 200 people live like watching me live stream right now. But I wish I had Sal hosting with me. She was supposed to be on here dunking with these projects with me, drinking the Raposa coffee. Shout out from Soulflare. But let's get back to it, dude. I promised we were gonna grab some NFTs, so it looks like we're getting down the list and we'll find some like good ones, dude. Oh yeah, look, these ones, the Call of the Wild or whatever from Klanos. That was the one I was like thinking of. A lot of these I don't even know what they are, dude. I don't know what Duster Gang, the Mini. DeFi dungeons. Oh, ooh, I don't know. Wow, dude, the Play Solanas, bro. We saw these IRL at Accelerate. These were like really cool. Oh my God, the PFPs are hideous though. That's I hope they have some like trait swaps for these because I don't know, man. I don't really see this like too brand. I mean, that guy's pretty cool, dude, but I'm not paying 7.5 Soul for this for like a Goku Pixel like all Solana out. But I mean. Yeah, bullish on like on what they got going on. The actual handheld devices, they felt really cool. Like I think that was like a really awesome exhibit there. A lot of these. Oh my God, dude, geckos are like ridiculously underpriced right now, dude. Geckos should be like 1,000 Soul, honestly, low key. And they have the immortal staking, so you have you can't even get them back. You just gotta wait for your immortal gecko Twitter to start, like running it up, getting you advertisement money. But yo, I've always liked GA, man. I like GA. I like their whole team, dude, and they have a ridiculous community. That this is definitely on my list of things to buy. Um, we're gonna keep an eye on this one. We only have one Solana, so we can't do it. Oh, dude, I love the art on these, bro. Shout out these ones, these like rogues. I think this art slaps, bro. But I don't know. I'm just a fox, dude. But I think these look super cool. We're not gonna spend. I don't know if we'd spend like 60% of our, you know, s- right now on this, but I think that would be a good one. Got our dens. Oh my God, I was gonna grab one of these the other day, these Helio passes, and they were like point 0.5. I was like, they've been like that for a while. I was like, I'll step around, I'll get around to that because I'm trying to get this like Shopify store going with, payment. What else we got? Oh, portals, dude, criminally undervalued. I show these all the time, dude. I don't even care. I ruthlessly show my portals back because they're literally the metaverse of Solana. You can stake these right now, you can get points, right? I think I'm still earning points. Let's see. Where Portals dashboard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still earning like Portals points. Yeah. Yeah, we're still staking right now. All right, bullish. We might actually grab some loot boxes later and open those up so you guys can get bullish on Portals. So that might be a good one. We're not gonna buy one of them, but we might get some loot boxes. Let's see, dude. Tayo. I've always wanted like an infant, not like the actual robot, the infant. Let's I'm scared to look at the other one, dude. The pilots. Let's see, because I could go off on this, dude. Oh my God, 0.037 sold. We're starting with this right here. Welcome to the Tayo universe with less than 0.05 sold, dude. I'm not buying the token. We're buying the NFT. I want the operator one though. That's like that's the one that like flies the robots. Where's like well, I'm really bad at this. Action. Oh no, the operators are 2.6 soul, dude. That's why, dude. Of course, yeah, they're the only ones that do something, bro. That's all right. Oh no, they're down here. I don't know how that got mixed up in the collection. Like, apparently, there's 22 one of one operators, dude. He was probably working on Bonk's Launchpad when he did that. All right, so this is the first one. Let's see. We're not spending a super amount of money, so it's between one, two, and three. I think this guy looks the coolest, right? Go ahead and connect our Soulflare wallet. Super easy. Auto approve is hopefully turned off. It is. I always turn off auto approve. All right, we got the first one. Welcome to the Tayo universe, bro. Last time it was like an oil, bro. And honestly, dude, I'm not even dunking on him. It's just all in good fun, bro. Because honestly, like I want to see Tom do good. I want to see Bonk Launchpad do good. Even though I could care less about like tokens launched on there, I still think there's a market for it. People are going to spend money, so they might as well use that. Um, oh, geez, dude, the Senseis are point 0.9. We've been on spaces with him. Oh, Cyber Frogs, bro. Yo, shout out. Dude, shout out Andy, man, and this entire team. Two Sats, like they have such a good product, also, and I feel like just people are idiots. They just don't want to do the work themselves. They just want to like just stake and just earn money. You know what I mean? Like let's just do it. Look, not pilots are not it. Well, too bad. I already spent 0.04 on it, dude. It's whatever. Dude, so shout out Andy, man. I gotta actually we gotta pick up another one of these because I think I lost one of these like stupidly in like a wallet that long story. But anyway, we'll come back to that, dude. Shout out Andy and the Cyber Frogs. What else do we got, dude? Bodagos, I like what he's doing. Shout out the Rafflers. Dude, oh man, even the Klano. The clay for Klanosaurs. This isn't even one of the dinosaurs. This is just like a little Play-Doh thing. These are 0.19 soul, dude. Wow. That's crazy. We could find something cheaper though. Let's see. Shout out Mavericks, dude. Oh my gosh, the heist. 0.09 for the heist. Oh, I guess we're not at season four, right? They made it up to season four. Wait, Critters Quest. What about Critters Cult? Do you guys remember this? This was a good one, I thought. This was like a really, oh yeah, dude, this artist slaps. Or at least it did. I think it did. It may look stupid now, honestly, because it's point 0.4 soul, but when these shits were like 5 soul, 6 soul, or above, this was like some of the hardest art on Solana. Reese says I get 5 of them clay and I make a Clino? There's no way. There's no way that they're gonna allow that arbitrage because what, you buy 5 of them? That's like a 1 soul and you get a Klano, you could dump for 10, just rinse and repeat. If you guys do that, bro, toss me some soul. You found it out here on the Moon Show. I don't think that you can do that. Oh, DGen Ape Academy. You could get a DAA right now for like 2 soul. Damn, dude. Some of these are clean right here. Like this one, 2.4. Look at this guy, dude. This guy would have sold for 100 soul back in the day, dude. Easy. What were the last sales? 120 soul on April 7th, my birthday. Oh my goodness. Get the fox out of here, dude. I called it. Yeah, literally. Those are good days, good times. All right, where are we? Primo, shout out you guys. You guys have been tuning into my spaces, actually. I might grab one of you guys because you've been tuning into my spaces. If you're here in the chat, if someone from the Primos is here, say that you're here and we'll grab one because those are pretty reasonably priced, honestly. And we still have like 0.95 soul that we can spend. So I don't know. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Decoders, they've stayed building. Bullish on them. Bullish on Aurorians. You guys stayed building. Oh, Stoned Ape. Oh my gosh, dude, 0.78 for a Stoned Ape crew. I might just buy this and call it a show. Dude, that one's pretty clean also, honestly. Like, and dude, shout out, like, I just like shouted them out. We just had like their rolling papers here, dude. Yeah. Abe, Abo, PFO, man. You guys are legends, man. We're gonna come back to another episode and grab we'll grab a clean one though. We need like a business one. Oh, shout out Eiffel and Geezer. Spent some time with him in Istanbul. Nice, dude. Oh, this dude's pretty clean. This might be on the list. All right, we're gonna leave the Eiffel up because this might be one of the pickups. We're not getting a Critters Cult, dude. We're not gonna grab this. Maybe we might grab a Rogue, and we might grab some Portals loot boxes. But we'll see what else we can find, dude. Saga Monkeys. Oh wow, dude, Saga Monkeys are 1.6. That's like a really good price, honestly. That's for like the Saga Monkeys, dude. Bullish on them. Oh, Web Weavers, dude. Shout out Spider. I love Spider Swap. Honestly, we got a Raposa Cup. Oh yeah, we forgot to start going over the collection, but we got a Raposa Cup. That was one of ours. We got a Raposa Cup. We got a Portals. We got a Den. We now have a Pilot. Tayo. We also got a little BR1 droid. He's a legendary though, so put some respect on it. Yeah, dude, Wolf Capital. I have a legendary one, like a one of one, a Soul Flare one that's tucked away at a secret location that you'll never find. But love the art on these. Shout out Poise, man. Like this is a clean PFP also. Um, dude, these are really clean. I keep forgetting to, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to click open a new link. I'm super nervous. This is my first stream. I can't believe we have 260 something people watching right now. This is absolutely insane. This is the first time ever we hopped on stream. Hopefully I don't like yeah, I know that's insane. I can't believe this right now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. On a Sunday also. Go out and touch grass. Go do something, dude. I don't know why you're watching a fox on the internet. I'm supposed to like do this. I was going to do this with Sal so we can chill and talk to shoot the shit, look at some NFTs. And now this is turning into like a full-blown entire show. And so make sure you follow me on YouTube also, dude, because that's we got to grow that. Oh yeah, we're gonna crush it with Soul Flare this week. All right, let's see what else we got. The Soul Gods. I remember those. 26.8. Dude, there's so many NFT collections. I literally have passed over. I have like no idea what these are. Like Meat Bags, Chippiz, Odyssey. I have no idea what some of these projects are. I know Aurorians, I know Decoders, Sack, Hermans. Oh, ooh, geez, Hermans. We're not going to talk about that. Yo, shout out Board 8. So that might go on the list also. We got to pick up one of those. Shout out the Legend Dak. And his Ex Elementias. That might add it to the list. All right, so those Bass, A-Full, Rogues. All right, we're coming up with a nice little list of NFTs that might get added. We added one just completely on the fly right there with the tile. I don't know any of these, dude. I know Soul Punks. Um, yeah, I don't know a lot of these projects, dude. Backwoods, I forgot. I think that was a game. Island Owl, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I forgot to get one of these, bro. Actually, I minted. Oh no, I think I have one of these still somewhere. I don't know. We got a lot of wallets, dude. We gotta start checking out some wallets, bro. Go start going through. Um, all right. Oh, Smiths, bro. Smiths are 0.61. I think we talked about this in space the other day. This is like, dude, this was like such a building project, dude. Like, what was it, Alex on this? And they had, it was in Mercury, probably, and then it became like Atlas 3. Or that might be tiles. I don't know. I forget which one. I get them confused a lot, but I mean, this used to be like one of the OG builders in the space, dude. Um, man, dude, shout out. That might be on the list also. We'll see. All right, what else we got? The oil. Why is the oil so expensive, but the pilots aren't? The oil was like free airdrop. The pilots they minted. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. What do I know though? I'm just a fox though, which is a shout out Elements. Oh, this might be a good pickup with Asset Dash. This might be a really cool pickup. That's awesome. Yeah, they come with like a bunch of utility. Actually haven't used their platform in a little bit. Mob, this is like good artwork, honestly. Mob Studios, they have really good artwork. And they do a lot of cool like artwork studio stuff. This guy's pretty clean. 0.08. All right, we're coming up with a nice little list right here. We'll start making some decisions. Let me know, or if you guys want to see any NFTs. We have like 0.95 soul that we can spend. So we're trying to get like, quality and quantity at the same time. I know it's like a hard ask, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best. Let's see. So there's cosmetics. I don't even know what that collection is, dude. The Migos. Oh yeah, dude, those are so much cheaper. Yeah, we should probably just grab a Migos then, right? Then we're in Tios and Blocksmith, both of their technically collections. Look, this guy's point 0.1. He's pretty cheap. He's got a bandana. What do we think, chat? It matches also. It looks pretty clean color. He's got hair like me. Dude, why does this MFR look like me? Dude, why? What's. Why? Who did this? All right, we gotta get him then, right? Point 0.1 soul. We should. What do you guys think? I think so, yeah, right? All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Now we're in Blocksmith. They got a game, right? That Migo's legit. FTO says it's legit. He's been in the space like 5 months, so I can trust him, right? DYOR. Let me make sure everything looks good in my Soulflare wallet. All right. Looks like a good transaction. Not gonna get rug. And honestly, I'm on Tensor right now. Usually I used to use Sniper all the time, dude. But now they started just doing tokens. Like if you try to go to Sniper right now, even like where's Sniper, right? Everything's just all tokens. It's all just tokens. And like I don't understand, I don't know how to change it, right? Like I don't care about these tokens. Like I just want to find NFTs again, man. I just want to find digital collectibles. And these tokens make sense just by Solana and Bitcoin. Maybe some Penguin Bonk. I mean, you're good, pretty much. You have some USDC to spend. We're chilling. Dude, we're about to have 300 people watching the Fox Live. That's insane. That's the first time I ever streamed. And this one stream that was like semi half thought planned. I thought Sal was gonna help me carry this a lot more. So this is absolutely amazing that this is this successful because I was really hoping that we were gonna have Sal on to joke and laugh. But now we have 300 people watching the Fox Live. We're shopping the NFT marketplace trying to find some cool collection. Oh, dude, a nuked ape is point 0.2 soul. We're gonna have to grab one of those, and we might also have to grab a cat, dude. Oh, wow, dude, the cats. Oh, let's check out some of the cats, right? Dude, if anything's ever gonna pump on Solana again, how much do we have left? We have 0.888 soul left. Okay, so, dude, oh, this one's clean. He's got a yellow soul flare jacket. Is he awakened? Yeah. Bullish. I mean, 0.22, great entry into Stoned Ape Crew. The first three all have the jacket. This one's like a naked one. See if there's any clean ones. Yeah, this guy, he kind of looks like a fox, right? Right? He kind of looks like a fox, I think. All right, we definitely got to grab one of these, dude, honestly. But a cat? Oh, look at this cat right here. I immediately saw this. Look at him. Look at that beautiful cat. Wow. Wow, dude. This would have sold for so much back in the day. How much did it sell for? 69.144 sold, dude. Bro, last sale, dude, was 69.143 sold. When was this? April 26, 2022, dude. You had to be there, man. You had to be there to see some of this, dude. We might have to liquidate this guy and have this tax write-off right now for him. Right? This is a good one. This is a good cat, right? This cat is like me. If you think about it, like, and that's how I like to shop NFTs. It's like, okay, so look, he's got glasses. I usually have glasses. He's like chilling. He's like a tiger, which is close to a fox. Is orange. Kind of got like a soul flare background. He's got a little spacesuit thing. I don't think he's upgraded or whatever, because it literally looks like this person just like held him for like at this point. Like, why would you? Like, I guess it is for the tax write off, right? Should we like help this dude get his tax write off? At that point, why would you not just instant sell though? Like, what's at 0.18? What's the difference? You're already 100 and something sold down, or 69 sold down, right? But you're gonna list it for 0.25? Is it just that doesn't make sense? So I don't know. We should just liquidate him, right? We need a cat anyway. We should get a cat. We're getting one. The last time I bought a cat was 28 soul. I think Peachy was there, so he could attest to this. Now we're buying one for 0.24. So let's just make sure everything's right in our Soulflare wallet. All right. I feel like if this is a project that ever comes back and do something, like cats will do something. Like that's a nice cat, dude, I think. So all right, we got it. We're the proud owner of a cat. Just burning money, just burning magic internet tokens. All right, we have 0.63 left. We got a cat now. I think he's pretty clean. Shout out Dr. Peachy. All right, what was else we were looking at? We were looking at a Stoned Ape Crew. That might happen. We were looking at a Bored Ape Soul Club, that might also happen. I think we can only afford one of them. Oh, we might be able to afford an Element then instead, an Elementia instead. And so we're gonna keep this while it clicks. We're not getting a blacksmith. We already got the Migos. We can't afford this anymore. But shout out Asset Dash. We're not gonna get Mob Studio. I don't remember what they're doing. We just got rugged on this one. How much were the A-fulls again? 0.22. All right, we might grab an A-full again. Let me see some dope ones though. Oh, look at this one. Geezer, buy me this one. All right, we're not gonna buy it. We're not gonna spend our Solana. Geezer's gonna buy this and send me this one. So shout out Geezer. Oh, and the Rogues, dude. These are sweet, but these are too expensive for us now. We literally can't even afford it. And we can still grab some Portals loot boxes at the end. I'm sure there's some cheap ones, so we'll show you how that works. All right, so let us know in the chat if there's any other collections that are pretty bullish on Solana, and we'll check them out. I'll keep scrolling through this list. I don't know any of these. I don't know any of these. And really, I literally like. All right, well, Super Base. We gotta say. Oh, dude, I keep not clicking a new tab, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now we gotta like have scrolled all the way down. We were at like 170 something. Jeez, sorry about that. All right. I remember I told you it was my first stream. Remember that? You guys remember you were there. All right. So Super Base. We should grab one of these because I think, and here's my strategy. So shout out DJ and Donnie that just got accepted. Because of me also. Shout out me. But Donnie is going to be on the Superhouse Creator Show. He's already crushing it as far as engagement. He's got his post already has over 100 likes, over like 40 reposts. It's got like almost 10K impressions. So he's already like crushing it. But I'm thinking that Jakey's gonna like reward these Super Beast holders in some way with like a multiplier or something, right? That would make sense. If I was going to do it and I had like eight idiots in a house together and we were like, all right, we're going to do a whole bunch of crypto content, right? And you each are getting a token. We're going to monetize it. And, highest market cap, you don't get eliminated. Lowest market cap, you get eliminated and we rub your token, right? Makes sense. Good show. Everyone would tune in. Um, so now you got to figure like he has the super base collection. These could just be tied to the comics, which is like also like what him and Steve are doing, which I think is pretty sick, honestly. Like it's like some of the pictures and art in there is like awesome. It's not going to make you $1 million, dude, but I think it's just a really cool thing what they're doing. But if they were going to do anything with the super base into the competition, because it is like the based house, I feel like the NFTs would like somehow play into effect. Maybe even just like a lottery at that point, right? Like, wouldn't that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a crazy fox. Um, Token NFT on the bottom of the homepage. Oh, Sam just said I can go on the bottom of the homepage and go on Sniper. Well, we've already committed too much, and Sniper's made it too hard for me to find my beloved NFTs. I feel like they bridged. What do you see? Oh yeah, look, it is completely right here. That was a really good catch. I appreciate that. But now we've committed. We've already like done it with Tensor. We'll do Sniper at the next one, and we're already at the place right here. But that was a good call, Sam. All right, so we might grab a super base also. What else is there? Let's see. Oh, dude, should we talk about these? Are we going to talk about these? Are we ever going to bring these up again, chat? Solana, are we ever going to talk about these collections again? No? We're just going to ignore that this happened, right? We're going to forget all about this. We are. That might be a collector's item. That one, honestly, that's a collector's item. And this one is honestly a collector's item. I know you guys remember this, right? What's up, Jeffrey? He doesn't want to grow up. He doesn't want to do utility. He's the toys rug kid. Dude, they rugged so hard, man. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. They could have made like content, more content with the giraffe. I remember in the roadmap when these came out and they were like, we're like a certain percent of the mint funds were going towards training their Toys R Us employees on Web3. And I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding. First of all, any of these locations still open. And you got these, I don't even know what kind of Walmart greeters that they have like working at these Toys R Us's at this point, dude. Um, I can't even imagine that they're gonna be like understanding and like down to like teach someone how to download a wallet and onboard. This just had rug written all over it from the beginning, man. But they were so adorable, dude. These were so adorable. What did some of them sell for? What this person diamond handed, of course. Let's see. What Yeah, two soul. I don't know. That's probably I don't know how much these ran towards. And I don't know how to check like markets because I don't trade like that. That's like smart people stuff. Oh, oh, this is a funny one. If you guys were around for these, bro, remember how much these ran up to? Dude, these were 90 soul at one point. Or at least I know someone that paid 90 soul for one of these. The squirrels, man. The Liberty Square squirrels, dude. The art was pretty dope. I mean, I can't even lie. The art was pretty dope, and there was like certain traits that were selling for a ridiculous amount of money. We might grab one of these, honestly, as a collector's. No, we won't. It's not really our vibe. Let's see. We'll just keep going. I don't know. Yeah, this kind of brings back bad memories. You know, honestly, those were bad times. Uh, we already talked about Career Call. Oh, shout out Soul. Like, what was this? RGB. He's a great artist, man. These Sun Sagas, these were like the banners. Yeah, dude, these were super nice. All pixelated, man. He worked really hard on these. And they came with like you got some merchandise with them, like some IRL physical merchandise. Those actually did really well, his store and everything. So the Soul Slugs. I use Soul Incinerator all the time. I close token accounts all the time. I'm always burning those CNFTs. They started sending those CNFTs again. I don't know if you guys started getting them, bro. I started getting those CNFTs again, dude. And like I just burn them in Soul Incinerator, but there's really like no utility for this. It's not like you get an added boost of like the rent back or something, it's I guess it's just dope art, it supports Slorg. Oh man, dude, this art was really good. The ovals, I really like the art on this ovals. I forgot completely what they did, but like I don't know, I thought these were pretty clean. They were like very PFPable, you know? They remind me of like a kind of Pythian type, it's like very PFPable. You can identify the brand easy. All right, what do we got here? Saku monsters. Everyone was tapping for that. I remember. Oh, there's that Claymaker. That's 0.21. You probably need that. A bear drop. I forgot they even had those. Meta Me. I somehow remember that mint. Wasn't that like not too long ago? Yaku is the other like metaverse on Solana. Um, what else? I don't really know this. I've heard of Goons Club before. Oh, shout out the Enchanted Miners, bro. You guys are doing really good with your mine token, 0.25. Bullish. I don't know these projects. I don't know these projects. Drippies, I think I've heard of. And oh, you know what project this made me think of right now? Let me check on Doge Capital actually really quick. They were like building like a bunch of tools, dude. So I don't know. I remember these were like all on the. A lot of people had PFPs on these. But you know what this made me think of? I want to check the price. I haven't thought of this, yo. Shout out. Oh, dude, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how clean these are. First of all, bro, I loved these NFTs. I thought that these were some of like the cleanest NFTs that ever came out, dude. And oh man, dude, some of these traits and everything were so clean. And they make such good PFPs. Bunjo could have done so much with them, man. But I'm not gonna FUD. He follows me now. And we kind of talked about it on the timeline one day. And then ever since then, he started making some new art where it's like he started doing animations. Because that was my whole thing. I was like, bro, we got no Lily animations. We got no even t-shirts, right? It was like, all right, we did a validator. And then he did some like, what was it, like the Transmorgithorgan thing where it started changing the background or whatever, dude. But bro, I don't know. We might grab one of these, bro, honestly. This guy's pretty cool. He's got like a yellow Soulflare shirt, but I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't really kind of look like me. Other one. Oh, this dude's like a rare. Oh, this girl got like a little fox outfit on. No, we might get this one. He looks old and shit like me. How much did these used to sell for? Oh, 7 soul. GG's, he broke even. No, that was a good sell. All right, we might grab one. We'll see. What else we got? Brawlhalla, shout out you guys. Kept always building. Um, damn, dude. There's a lot of collections. I don't know. Oh, are we gonna talk about these also? Right? The DAO. Actually, I got to talk to Poppy about this. I got to shout out Crypto Poppy actually because he's running the Magic Eden community now. He's really cool, dude. He's like been in this space for a while. Goes and knows a lot of people. Goes to the events, but yeah, dude. I remember these, man. We kind of got foxed over on them, but you know what? I think we don't talk about them because like they all made up. We made up for it in like the ME drop. And like you guys had to have done good in the ME drop. Like the token was like $6 at one point. I think it ran up to like $9. Like I got liquidated in DLMM pools at like $9. So people are saying F. Yeah, look, Love Lily. Day says F Bungie. They were like 20 soul. They were. Sorry, I'm just getting the chat in now. I gotta like. It should show up on the screen. Oh, it does show up on the screen. I just can't see it on mine unless I go back to the other platform. Episode one, Moon Show, baby. We're tuning in live with 300 and over 360 people. That's insane. This was just supposed to be a space with me and Sal, and I had no idea how to bring her up. So now it's just been me kind of going through NFT collections, just wasting Solana right now. But it's all good, dude. It's working out pretty well so far. And since Days is here, dude, we gotta grab. Where is it? The Elementia? No, we should. Well, all right. So we're gonna make a decision. We're gonna choose Dak Days over Stone Date. Well, Stone Date gave us the papers, but Dak Days got the Soul Flare badge. All right, so we gotta grab one of these apes really quick. Which one? We can't spend a lot of money because we're on a limited budget, so it's got to be like one of like the floor ones. And it looks like it's gonna be this dude right here with the yellow Soul Flare hat. He looks mad, like, oh, Quicks is taking you this long. Well, that's because I gave my other two away, fam. I like to give away NFTs a lot, and two of them got given away. One of them he sold them. One of them he locked it for a year, so he can't sell it right now. So bullish. But this is our guy. He's got the hat. Shout out Dak Days. Let me just make sure everything looks good. Soulflare wallet looks good. All right. Always like double check the transactions. Like I hate to hear people like, "Oh, I bought a token and I was supposed to get this about it. And it was this." It was like, well, the token that you're trading on like the 3 second chart because that's what your attention span is. It went down in price. During the time that you decided to like reach down and grab a sack, dude, and decide to sell or whatever, and it changed in price. But you can always see in the screen like what you're about to get, man. And so that's what I don't understand. This is self custody, bro. You got to own your own shit. We're out here clicking these buttons. Like no one's buying these NFTs for me. No one's telling me like, oh, you should be doing. How much do we have left? We have 0.32. All right, so we gotta cut down a little bit. All right, what can't we afford right now? All right, we weren't gonna grab one of these. We can afford one of these Bungios, one of these Lilies. We're not gonna grab an ME ticket, that's for sure. We might grab a super base card. We just grabbed one of the best, so we're not going to grab an Elemental right now. Sorry, we just grabbed one. And we can grab some Portals loot boxes. We'll open some of those and call it a stream. Okay. So let's just double check. We'll go a little bit further to see what did Mert launch a collection? I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't know any of these shits. And I know a lot of these collections. As you can see, we like scroll through. I know a lot of collections I know about, dude. I don't know any of these, dude. I think I heard of Leverage Labs before. Um, Man, see, this is a problem. See, this is like, like, because, like, when new people get here, are they just gonna go to this, like, and they're just gonna, like, just search through and be like, oh, Flopperitons, Flopperites, yeah, music NFT, what is this, dude? I'm buying this. Look at this cool art. I'm gonna be a millionaire. A lot of us thought we came into the space like that. Oh, look, Dak just sent me 123 bass, bro. Bullish. Let's go. Um, I'll probably give it away, but I appreciate that, fam. Yeah, you guys can all check my down bad wallet, Quicks.soul. This is going to be my NFT wallet that we're trading on. We got like our Fox. Let's see what we got so far. Oh, look, here it is. He sent it. Wow, it's like $22, bro. Oh my gosh, I was expecting that to be like 90 cents or whatever, dude. I don't even know the tokenomics for Bass, bro, but that's like a pretty high price. Dude, it's like 20 cents a Bass token? Oh my gosh, dude, Dak's doing his thing. All right, so we picked up today. We got this Migos. Look at him. He kind of looks like me. He literally looks exactly like me. So welcome to the Blacksmith Labs community. We got a Tayo pilot. She or he, I don't know if they identify. Oh, it's a male, very very effeminate male. Tayo pilot operator. They're the ones that actually fly the Tayo robots. So I remember that in the project. We got our Board 8 Solana Club, dude. I'm pretty happy with this, dude. That is clean, dude. Love the yellow hat. He's got like a clean face, and there's nothing like, that's bad that's against my brand. He's not like smoking a crack pipe or anything. So is the cat also. I was pretty worried buying a cat that he's pretty clean. I think these are pretty good choices, dude. You know what? And all these NFTs are like a liquid longs on Solana. If you believe in Solana, I'm pretty sure that these collections at some point they're all doing something, I feel like, right? Not these floppy rights ones that are. I forgot I didn't open up a new link again. We got excited. But anyway, all right. So that's a sign that we should probably, you know, get down to the last eight collection. So we got 0.32 soul left. What's the verdict on the Lily? Should we get a Lily? We should grab one of these super base because, like I said, I feel that like with Donnie in the competition, there might be some sort of multiplier, right? Like the super based house, like like should have a super base multiplier, right? So like I figure, we get one of these. We're gonna buy Donnie's token. They can probably only help us, right? If I'm thinking like a fox, which I normally do. What do you guys think? And then the last ones, give it out to a few people on stream. All right, yeah, dude, drop. We're gonna give out the 123 a few people, bro. I wish you would have done that first, instead of giving me the responsibility now to do a giveaway. But we'll figure it out, or we're gonna keep it for future giveaways. The next one will be sponsored by Port 8 Solana Club. But what do you think? I think we should grab one of these probably. And then we also gotta grab some portals, cards. I think we have enough for one of each, right? And then we grab some portals loot boxes and call it a day. We got 0.32. So yeah, I think I go on my instinct on this. Should we care about the number or we're just grabbing any number? We care about the number. All right, here's what we are going to care about. We care about hooking up. We've been given too much volume to wait. Oh yeah, we went on Sniper already. We've been giving up too much volume to Tensor. We gotta even out, the marketplace. Do Sniper. Oh look, at Sniper you can even view these better. Look, you can even see the numbers. All right, let's pick a good one. Mm, I don't see any like funny Web3 numbers. 4208. That's a pretty good one, right? 420 and then the number 8 for luck or that's I think yeah, we're just gonna do it, bro. I don't really have it all day. This is the Fox and lottery system. Oh, nice. Beautiful animation. I got one coin. They got 372 coins. I have no idea what those are gonna equate to, but now we got 0.21 soul left. Bullish. I think we're gonna grab this Lily, right? What do you think? I think Bungie might make a comeback one day, dude. He might do something again, and who knows, man. I think these lilies are going to be a collector's item, but unless you guys have like a better NFT that is right now, what do we have? Point 0.2 soul. So we have point 0.2 soul I can spend left. So if you guys have an NFT or collection that you're shilling right now, now's the time to do it. Let us know in the chat. Otherwise, we're grabbing the lily and we're going to spend the rest on these loot boxes and open up a bunch of those. Let's see. Chronix. Oh, Matchy. Oh, Matchy. You're right. Matchy is like the biggest supporter, so we definitely have to support him, even though this is against my brand. What is it? Crypto Chronix? Is that it? How many? Look, Matchy, you just sent me Chronix. There's like a million weed smoking projects on Solana, dude. Like, which? Oh, Banks. Oh yeah, dude. Banks is pretty good. Yeah, Matchy. Let me know which Chronic it is, and then oh yeah, we should have Banks. Yeah, that's the one he said. What? That was the one. There was like 10 of them, dude. The Crypto Chronics. I'm pretty sure this is it. Dude, this is just a marijuana leaf, bro. This is literally just a marijuana leaf is like all dressed up, bro. Like this is why normies hate us, bro. This is why. Because I try to explain to them that, like, okay, an NFT could be like the title to your car, and the picture is the car, and the metadata is the transmission, the accident report, cylinders, how many mileage, and then Matchy goes and launches this collection right now, bro. How much is this? 1,300 supply, point 0.1 right now. Matchy, I don't think this aligns with my brands right now. Let's see. Wait, hold on. How much is the Banks one that Hermes was saying? Banks are 0.28. Hermes, I don't have enough for this, bro. I already told you 0.21. And we host the DJ Lounge every week, so we need to get it. Yo, and shout out 400 people tuning into the stream live right now. I appreciate it. My name's SoulQuicks from the Soulflare marketing team and also the most famous Fox on Solana. This is the first ever Moon Show live stream. Make sure to follow SoulQuicks on every single platform, like no cap, SoulQuicks on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, on IG, Gmail, Telegram, Discord. I secured all of the Soul Quicks like handles on all of them. This is extremely bullish, man. I had no idea that this show was gonna go like this. I'm like, I don't even have like my mic set up, bro. Just got AirPods, our stream. We're this is pretty wild. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Thank you, Sal, for not showing me how to add you as a host. Hopefully you're still here. Um, what was the other collection that we were looking at right now? I'm not buying, like, we can't afford a Banks. I'm not buying a Chronic because I'm not gonna have a weed looking at me in my wallet right all day. What else is bullish? This is it. Where are all like the Schiller people that are always like, yo, buy this collection? What are we missing? We got a bunch of stuff. Sal, I love you, Sal. Thank you so much for making me do this. Sal was the one that like really pushed me to do this at 4 o'clock. He was like, "Oh yeah, you should stream." She said in her adorable Boston accent. You know, every wallet needs a Chronix, bro. Dude, that's the worst shill ever. Worst shill. You've been hanging out with me for years. You already know that's not gonna work on me. I figured out how to put the chat like here so I can see this. All right. You're missing background music, dude. What do you think this is? What kind of performance do you think this is, bro? What do you want? Oh, hold on. Let me get my ukulele really quick, dude. I'll sing you guys over the Foxing Rainbow, bro. Are you kidding me? What do you want from me? It's my first stream. You know the level of production that was put into this, dude? I prepared the iced coffee. I had a game plan of something that we were gonna do. We looked at NFTs. We joked around a lot. We've been going on for like an hour now. Sal was supposed to be here. That got foxed up, you know? Just cue up some gossip. Bro, you're lucky that I can read the chat while we're doing the stream right now, fam. You know what I mean? Like this is like a miracle in itself. You know, we don't have a production team here. We're down bad. All right. What else do we still have like a little bit of Solana. Which is good. All right. Well, first of all, we're gonna grab some of these portals boxes so you guys see what I'm talking about. What are the portal loot boxes? All right. Let's see. Oh, look, they floored the Fox ones. Oh, this is absolutely perfect. This is a win-win for me. So what happens is you grab these loot boxes, right? You get rug for 0.011 soul. You bring it over to the portal site, which we'll go to in a second, and then we're gonna open up these loot boxes, which we're either gonna get points, we're gonna get these points, or we're gonna get some sweet digital collectibles that we can use inside portal. So let's grab like 5 of these bad boys. That way we have enough for a Lily just in case we end up wanting to buy them. Wait, why are we shopping? We already gave them enough. We're trying to be fair, okay? Unless you use Soul Flare, like only use Soul Flare. But otherwise, we're trying to be fair in the marketplace. Look, this is what they turn into. See, you'll get like a little like Fox racing helmet. You know what I mean? But this is what I was looking for. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. All right, so we're gonna get off Sniper really quick. I mean, we're gonna have Tenzer. We're gonna go on Sniper. We're gonna grab 5 of these. Should be like 0.06 soul or whatever. 0.055. Point zero. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead. Gonna earn some coins. Double check everything always in your Soulflare wallet. Looks like multiple transactions here, all of them 0.01. Shout out 420 listeners. All right, bullish. Now we got some loot boxes. All right, we're gonna go open up some loot boxes. I think we could go to the park, right? This is like a boring way to do it, right? We're gonna go to the park. Hold on. Where is it? Mm. Oh no, this is my portals that I'm building, which I'll give you a sneak peek on at another time once it's more built. But we gotta get to both are both of these the dashboard? No, that's my account. That's also, I think, my account. Okay, well, how do we get down to Chrono Rush, the building demo? Oh man, sorry, I didn't like really run through this before you guys. You know what we should do? We should check our Discord and see where portals loot box we can open. Or I mean we're just gonna open it on that space. But usually there's like place for it. Mm. No, I guess I don't know where the loop park is. Wait. Yes. Yes. Ah, yeah, I'm a smart fox. There we go. All right. Bullish. Now we're gonna go to this Portal Loop Park box, which is, you're gonna see like a little bit why I'm so bullish on this project, man. It's like I can't believe what they do. Like you can do this live right now. Like, and I've been here before. Oh my gosh, someone's like talking. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, that's probably because I'm like in. Someone's probably talking in this thing. Okay. Okay. What's going on here?
They will.
Leave me alone. Okay. All right. So we're in portals right now. Yeah, I had no idea what was going on there. Sorry about that. Remember, first time streaming. Loot station. Yeah. All right. So this is like a whole. So this is basically portals, bro. Like, by the way, and you could create your own world, memes and everything. Connect your Soulflare wallet. Oh, it's like the same page. It used to be the well, I'm sorry to do that. Well, we went through like a whole theme park and everything just to take this to the same page, but it's all right. We're gonna open up these loot boxes. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, any day now. Whenever you're ready. Am I supposed to like click something else, dude? All right. What do we got? A Foxy headband, right? A Foxy headband for the headband Fox. Thank you so much. Do I have to do that 5 times? All right, yeah, we got to talk to this team about that. Oh, bulk open right here. That would help. That would make a lot of sense. We have 437 people watching right now. That's insane, dude. Streaming is the way. I should have done this like so long ago. Plus, I don't have idiots coming up on stage foxing up my show. I can run the show however I wanted. I used to in the Moon Show back in the days. I used to have a schedule, all the different topics, and I'd be running through, and I'd be like, "So, what do you guys think of this new 404 platform that came out?" And they're just like, "Oh, so I had a cheeseburger for dinner tonight, and I was getting meat lasagna, you know, shit." Like, I don't, fuck, I'm trying to talk about Web3 future and blockchain technology, dude. You know? Wait, what happened? Did we just get rugged right now? What happened? All right. No, oh no. So we got a common relic, which is worth 100 points. We got another common relic worth 100 points. We got an epic relic worth 1,000 points, and we got a shooting sleeve. Um, bullish. Let's check out some of these collectibles. Always show. Make sure you double check in your Soulflare wallet. Unrecognized. You don't burn it. Go up here and mark him as verified. That's our Soulflare guard system, making sure you're safe. All right, so we got a headband and we got a shooting sleeve. I'm out here shooting in the gym, streaming. To complement our other portals. And right now, where is it? Portal. We should be able to go back to our dashboard over here. Now, yep, we got some more points. Bullish. All right, how much Solana do we have left? Yeah, 0.15 Sol. Yeah, I think we should just buy the Lily. I was thinking about it earlier. It's my show anyway. I'm gonna do whatever the fox I want, bro. Anyway, I don't know why I'm listening to you idiots, dude. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get one of these lilies, dude. And I'm pretty sure I like this guy. Yeah, he was probably my favorite. And that'll leave us enough. I like burning things also. Who said that? Jeremy? I like burning things also, fam. That's why I've spent a Solana on NFTs right now. Um, but we got some utility back already. Look, Backdays hooked us up with 123 Bass tokens, so that's $22. So already, we made some back utility. But yeah, dude, I think that this is gonna be it. I think he's the last buy of the day, dude. 0.069. I think he's pretty sweet. He looks like me in a few years. He's gonna be I'm gonna have the silver beard. I'll be like the silver fox. He's got the lily hat, nice little Asian suit on, and a Japanese samurai sword. Looks like a cool thought. What happened? What happened to this? What's going on? You see, sniper, where you at, Max? Don't make me go have to go to Tensor again. We already gave him enough volume today. Should we go back to we should go to Magic Eden. I don't want to connect my wallet again. I'll show you what to do at the end. That's anyway. All right. So for some reason, wasn't letting us buy him on sniper, but we're going ahead. 0.07 soul on a lily. This is like purely a collector's item. This is just purely a piece of Solana history. I don't expect Bungie to do anything with this except it is just dope art that's going to look cool in the wallet. And that's it. And now we're broke again. So instead of staking Solana, earning a nice 7% yield in our Soulflare wallet, we went ahead and bought 1 Solana worth of NFTs. Just to recap, we picked up this Bored Ape Solana Club, this Ket, this Super Base, this Migos, this Tayo Pilot, a couple of these Portals loot boxes opened up for us some Portals wearables, and we got this Lily, which Soulflare doesn't even recognize anymore because they haven't done anything. I think all in all, man, like if you were to tell me in 2021 that I would be able to get each, if I listed out each one of those collections and I was like, you'd be able to get all of them for 1 Solana token in the future, if you just hold strong. I would have been like, you're out of your fox's mind, dude. There's no way, dude. Kets is like the future of culture. You know what I mean? Like they're the third highest ranked NFT PFP project on Twitter, dude. There's absolutely no way they could fail. But here we are buying a cat for like 0.21 soul. And geez, oh wow, our chair just broke also on stream. We are just crushing it today. But you know, it was first stream. Whoops. But what we are going to do really quick is we're going to go over into our security and privacy, into our managed apps, and go ahead and disconnect from all our dApps. Where's like the disconnect all button up here? Maybe I'm just not seeing it because my screen's small, but always security first. Usually there's like a remove all. I don't know. I'm not seeing it right now, but all right. And that's how you waste 1 Solana on digital collectible NFTs. This would have been bullish times back in 2021, dude. But we are coming up on, yeah, we're over an hour now streaming, and we had 450 viewers, which is like honestly beyond me. Like, I'm so thankful for you guys. Like, honestly, like, I appreciate it so much. This gave me like so much of like a boost to keep doing these and get better. I like designed this little like screen by myself. I'm on like the Stream Labs platform, figured out how to like it. I don't even know why I put like all my Twitter and every. It just is Soul Quicks 3 times in the corner. I have no idea like why I did that. But whatever, dude. You know, we're gonna get a more professional one made. Get my Fox put in there somewhere. But dude, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. It meant the world to me, no matter where you are in the world. We're gonna do more of these, man. When we show's back, we're live. We're gonna be streaming, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Um, I don't have like an ending thing. We only have this, or I don't even know how to switch to it.